We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And, Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Play action. It's Newton. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Pats have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Morton Anderson now for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Packers nothing. Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Still going. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, look and repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Facing second and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Get all the yards you needed and then some. And made that snap a huge success.
Ready? Hot 70, hot 70.
From the 50, Newton. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 25 yards that time.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Dickerson trying the right side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They fake the give. Newton. That'll be caught. It's caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. This is 2nd and 8. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Now a run here, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Credit that sack to Travis Jones. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
To throw is Newton. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this drive will start in enemy territory as that gets out of bounds on this side of the 50.
At the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Newton. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Packers 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Now Newton. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Get it! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Newton. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Setting up the screen to Dickerson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Come on, come on.
Here's Newton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Dawson Knox from 3 yards out. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
14.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
Ready.
Off play action. Newton. And the RPO. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Lucas Van Ness getting free there to bring him down. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Ready, ready. Now, here we go. Set.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Newton now to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 7-yard line.
Now it's Newton. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Packers 6. Morton Anderson to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10.
Come on, go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the move past the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Okay,
and unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before the break. Newton. Oh, and that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Set to kick off.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Newton to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. From the gun, here's Newton. Looking middle, and that's complete. That'll bring out 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Newton. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Cam Newton. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Anderson on for the extra point. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6.
Patriots 28, Packers 6. Anderson to kick
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Throwing is Newton. And this one too low. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
1st and 10.
Back to throw, Newton. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Well, they've set the... And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Under pressure, and they got to him again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. He'll try to do it himself, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after them, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. He's inside the 30. And he will score. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, San Francisco. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He knocks it through. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing. Morton Anderson to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Byron Murphy gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 9.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
41 yards on the play.
What a big play there for New England. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Panther 11. 7, Kangaroo, come 19, trap 60, trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go, Penny.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's into the end zone. What a start. Eric Dickerson. Touchdown, Patriots. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Pats come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Going to return this from the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Dorian Williams in to make the play. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a 1st down.
10 yards. And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Mixon. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Complete. Former 1st-round pick Drake London with the catch.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver.
And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Teddy Buchanan on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And this.
3rd and 5.
Down.
Back to throw. On the run to the right. Going to send it downfield toward Knox. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal.
1st and goal.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Headed left. Buying time. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. Now he takes off. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football, as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal.
Ready up. Dragon 60. Captain Lion.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's trying to get to the pylon, but won't get there. Marked out right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great job defensively, Mike. Not only to blanket the receivers and give the quarterback nowhere to go with the ball, but then when he tucks it down, being able to force him out wide to the sideline and get him out of bounds.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. The extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good, and the Patriots will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hold it ready. 19 tight. 19 tight. Get up. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
19, 18,
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And this will wind up a Niners first down, as they'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. Look at the big man go. And he will go all the way. Ozzie Newsome. Touchdown, 49ers. Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 29. And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing now on first and 10. Open is Knox over the middle. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
We'll try the right side this time. And let's give him about 4 on that one. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Here's a third down and 4.
Come on, come on.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 5, and he picked up 8. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
The coverage by
Second and 10.
Davis.
Get it. 79, Cowboy 80.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He'll get that out to Mixon. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Niners first down.
And the 49er.
18, ready.
First and 10 at the
47-yard
47-yard line.
Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
And on for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
Anderson's kick is good. And the 49ers will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got that complete to Knox. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Anderson to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Right side, complete to Nakua. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Patriots first down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's taken in. And he's going to pick up a Patriots first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
First and 10 at the 30.
Back to the air one more time. Moving to his left. Going to send it downfield toward Knox. To the goal line and in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Patriots. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. They'll go for 2. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
49ers 18.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
19.
At the 29-yard line.
A run here with Mixon. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Byron Murphy there on the stop. It's 3rd and 4.
Come on.
Third and 4.
60.
They'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he is out of bounds at the 45. 15-yard pickup there. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
By Myles Garrett.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
And 20 at the 36-yard line.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
3rd down.
18. Pioneer. Ready. Bronco 80.
Throwing now from the gun. That's caught. Right side. It's London. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
Cut 19. Buffalo 18. Here we go. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Off he goes. Whoa. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards.
Dragon
That's good
60.
for our Patriots. First down.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
A gain of 2.
So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Warriors 70.
Back to throw. He's got his man. It's Diggs. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Mustang 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 7 Pirates.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's into the end zone. That